Hi, everyone. Hope this message finds you well. We're going to be starting a new series, continuing some videos for those who are not yet back at services, coming to Minyan on Shabbos. And we want to still be able to share some virtual Torah and build our video library and connect together over the screen in learning. This past Shavuos, it is quite popular to quote the Rashi that states the Jewish people were unified at Har Sinai. It was a prerequisite to receive the Torah to come together. Vayichan Sham Yisrael says it in the singular form, that they camped together. What's fascinating is the continuation of the Rashi. People are so mesmerized by the first part of the Rashi. But the rest of the Rashi gives us something else to think about. Aval, Shar Kolachanios, but all the other encampments, besides Har Sinai, besides the giving of the Torah, which are almost machlokes, there was murmuring, there was machlokes, discord, division. And is it that we need to be unified in order to get to the Torah, or is it that the Torah and anticipating the Torah allowed us to be more unified? And the reason why this topic is so incredibly important right now is that we're going through a very challenging week. And the hostilities in Israel have been very difficult. It's the largest Jewish community in the world, of any country now, thankfully. And it does not get the support that it deserves and needs. And the Jewish community, no matter what country you're in, is very much connected to the goings-on in Israel, even if it wasn't the Jewish community, considering our history there. And so we have to think about how we can come together, how we can be more supportive of each other. With unity, the Torah will be more readily accessible for all of us. When people are distrusting, when we're broken up into different camps, the people are more tentative. Should I go in there? Should I listen? Should I hold myself back and be in my own little area or box? So when thinking about how we get to that level of inspiration, that revelation, that clarity that they had at Har Sinai, to think about coming together and think about the other times in Jewish history, in the desert, in the Midbar, those other historical moments where we weren't together. Rashi says, yes, we were united, but he also makes a point of saying, those other times we weren't united. So it's only that encampment for Torah, Rashi seems to stress, in which we were united. So it's both. With that unity, we can access Torah. With anticipating Torah, we can access that unity, and it feeds off one another. And during this time of great challenge, we should be inspired by the holiday of this past week to take it with us, because right now, this week, unity is so important. Having each other's backs is so very important. And to think about ways in which we can support our Jewish brothers and sisters, and in turn be more connected, and to have this path, these connections in which we can come together in Torah with additional clarity in Torah and learn from this important lesson, from this important Rashi, from this important medrash that Rashi quotes from so long ago, so we can utilize that wisdom for today to make sure that our communities can stress this value of unity, so that we can have a more reassuring, a more confident, and a more safe community for everyone. Have a great Shabbos.